do it independent instead. If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. I came up, who I was down. You change up, stay far from me. I came up, who I was down. You change up, stay far from me. Same squad. Drop top, cool down, train drops. Big bang plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody.
And on tap tonight, it's the Connecticut Sun going up against the New York Liberty.
In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. This is an important game in the Commissioner's Cup. Both teams have a shot to make the final.
And that adds another layer of excitement to this one. A regular season game with extra importance. Each squad very much alive in the cup race.
Now Sims. Bonner outside. Clock at 6. Back to Sims. And a miss there on the triple. Inside. Tipped away. Stolen by Bonner. Sims with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Bonner outside. Shot. The shot is good off the backboard.
There's so many ways she can score. Bonner can operate in the paint. Her physical abilities help with that.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer Brianna Stewart. Liberty keep it alive. Good on the shot.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here is Sims. Bonner. Here's Thomas. And Jones pulls it down. Right side, Stewart. To the paint. Here's Hahn. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
With the size advantage as big as it was right there, that's exactly what she should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive, and it's well worth a second look.
And that's exactly what a coach loves to see in a close game. Put your head down, make something happen.
Now here's Bonner, and she banks in the layup.
Great feed by Sims. With her court vision, she knows where all her teammates are.
Well, when we talk about the best teams in Sun history, I think that 2019 squad comes up first, going 23-11 in the regular season and then reaching the WNBA Finals.
And it's New York with another. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Bonner. Rebound New York.
For the Sun in 2019, they got so close to their first championship.
Yeah, Blake, and they lost to Washington in the finals. That series going the full 5 games. Still, that 2019 team has a special place in the heart of Connecticut fans. And players like Jonquel Jones, Courtney Williams, Alyssa Thomas, just a talented group that they still love in Connecticut.
Sims with it.
Pass to Bradford.
To the inside. Shot from 6. Tried to bank it in, but misses.
He operates well in traffic, but still a tough play to finish off.
Down low.
Ionescu.
The basket good. The assist from Jonquel Jones.
That 6'6" height coming in handy for Jones, able to see the floor well and rotate it to the open player.
Now here's Bonner, defended by Stewart. Bonner with the bucket.
You know, she's having a nice quarter, scoring with confidence.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Vandersloot outside. Three-pointer. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Well, Vandersloot is more than capable of knocking down shots from downtown, and that does a lot for her team's spacing.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Now here is Ionescu.
Pass to Hahn.
Vandersloot. Here's Jones. And Jones pulls it down. Connecticut trailing. Bonner outside. Jones. Left side Sims. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
You know, that's an easy two because of the pass of Bonner. A great feel for the game. Her dad, Greg, a college head coach.
Ionescu outside. Kicks it out to Jones. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Bonner, no good. Here's New York now. 6-point game to the middle. Shot is good by Ionescu.
Everything's going according to plan for them offensively so far. Coaching staff has got to be impressed.
And I'm impressed. I mean, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. They're scoring with confidence.
Now here's Bonner.
6 points for her. Not only is this a key regular season game, it also weighs heavy in the Commissioner's Cup standings.
Yeah, each of these squads has a chance to get into the final. It is a must-win if you're talking about the cup race.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. No good on the free throw.
Well, there's a lot of great basketball cities in the country. We know that. But there is nothing, and I mean nothing, like playing in New York. There's just something different about playing hoops in the Big Apple.
That one misses.
The competitive edge Bonner gives her team simply cannot be overstated. Her intensity on the floor has already led her to multiple championships.
Now here's Jones. He has 5. Dolson, shot's good.
And I gotta admit, I agree with Brian. Basketball in the big city is something special.
Unfortunately, I got to agree with Brian too. I mean, you think about all the great players who've come through this city, how incredible the atmosphere is for Knicks and Liberty games. Games in New York, you know, they are special, and every WNBA player loves playing here.
Just 5 on the clock. They need this. Peterman, no good. And the Liberty with possession here. 10-point lead. Vandersloot with it. Thomas on her. Vandersloot, good.
Yeah, they're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. This just isn't going to cut it if they want a chance at winning this game.
Not at all. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. I mean, effort-wise, execution-wise, something. They've got to do better.
And the Sun call time here. And so here's Connecticut, down by 12. Pass to Allen. Here's Harris. Thomas with the ball, guarded by Jones. Thomas, good.
Keeps defenders uncomfortable, and I think it's because of Thomas's ability to play assertive but composed around the rim.
Now here's Laney. Now Jones. The fader. And it's New York with another. Now here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Heidemann. Allen. They get it back. Thomas. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
When you talk about players that do a little bit of everything on the floor, Alyssa Thomas is someone you have to mention. She is one of the best playmakers at the forward spot.
Talking about Thomas and her all-around game. How about her 2020 season?
I mean, listen to these numbers. Leading the league in steals, second in rebounds. Also top 10 in terms of free throws attempted. Plus, Alyssa was first team all defense, checking every box.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Such a hot start.
Here's Thomas. And so it looks like the Sun will retain possession here. And Connecticut has possession. A 12-point game.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little bit more aggressive at times on that offensive glass.
Yeah, not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. You know, some teams focus on getting back, but at least send one player after those.
Boy, they're shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Yeah, how do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss right now.
Fires the three. Ball's knocked loose.
They've been sensational on the boards to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a good word for it, Tim. That's good. You usually have the right word for these kinds of situations. Just tearing it up on the glass.
How kind of you, Brian.
Now here is Thornton. They get it back. Jones can't hit.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Harris. And the layup's good off the glass.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Thornton with it. She's covered by Allen. Back to Thornton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Here's Jones. That shot off. And Connecticut will come the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Basket counts.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
Here's Johannes. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Jones. Thornton. Laney outside. And here's Golson. Just 4 to shoot. Johannes' shot is off. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Liberty out in front. They lead by 13. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. All right, guys, the Liberty enjoying a nice lead here.
Really just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense through one.
Not a lot of stalls for them on the offensive end here.
Here's Ionescu. Spins. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
Sabrina Ionescu might be the most hyped player we've ever seen coming into the league. I mean, you think about draft night 2020. Her jersey sold out within minutes of the Liberty taking her.
So much pressure on Ionescu from the jump. That's what happens when you start your career in New York City.
Well, everything is magnified in the Big Apple, but Sabrina's navigated it very well. From her humble beginnings in Walnut Creek, California, all the way to New York, Ionescu's risen to the occasion.
They're scoring not carloads, not van loads, boatloads, big boatloads of buckets at the rim today.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get that ball in close time after time.
Now here's Ionescu. Brianna Stewart from outside. That's a miss, her second after 2 shots. Here's Bonner. Count that as her 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
On the drive, Bonner is so energetic, totally outworks the defense and gets to her shot.
Pass to Hahn. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Han Shu made her WNBA debut in 2019, but we didn't see her again until 2022. Well, Han's proved to be well worth the wait. What a fun player to watch.
One shot.
And at 6'10", Han Shu is an excellent 3-point shooter. Talk about a stretch 5.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, one of the tallest players in league history. Shu isn't really a volume shooter, but she does know how to make her attempts count. And then on the other end, her length causes major issues in the paint.
Now here's Ionescu. She has 7. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Great D that time from DeWanna Bonner. Pass to Walker. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
What a find by Jones. Some high IQ basketball.
Ionescu outside. Lets it go. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And that one drops for her.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
Now here's Ionescu. 9 points in the game. Outside Stewart. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Countless hours in the gym have enabled Brianna Stewart to hit mid-range shots like that. What a hard worker.
DeWanna Bonner on the wing. Back to Sims. Makes it off the glass.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. the defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Now here's Vandersloot. 7 points in the game. Tries the spin move. Stewart. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Stewart's offensive prowess allowing her to nail that jumper right there. I honestly think I could watch her shoot those all day.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. The Sun really having a tough go here. Outside Sims. Luana Bonner for three. Here's Bradford. And the layup is good.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here is Ionescu. 9 points in the game. Outside Stewart. 6 on the shot clock from deep. And again, it's New York with a 3.
This is one part of Stewart's game that has evolved. She's put in a ton of work from beyond the arc in her WNBA career.
Pass to Bonner. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
She's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. She can bring them back into this. An original franchise back in 1997, the New York Liberty had a lot of success early on, making it to the first WNBA Finals.
Here's Bonner, defended by Stewart. A nice shot by Bonner.
A high-volume scorer. Once Bonner gets on a roll, she's capable of scoring in bunches.
Now here's Vandersloot. 7 points in the game. Thornton. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. It's going to be on DeWanna Bonner. And looking at those early Liberty teams, they won a lot of games.
Yeah, well, the good news, New York owned the East, winning it in 4 of the first 6 seasons. But then you got the bad news. They could just not get over the hump, going 0 for 4 in the WNBA Finals.
And the first one falls for her.
You know, Kayla Thornton has really started to shine in recent seasons, being a force on the offensive end and just giving her all to make a big impact.
That's also good, so she hits them both.
And they're getting more free throw points here in the second quarter.
One of the reasons they're in front right now, definitely.
Pass to Bradford. From deep three-point range. On grabs the miss. Thornton, right side. Ionescu outside. Now here is Stewart. From outside, off the mark.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Bonner with the bucket.
An adaptable scorer, Bonner shows the ability to outduel opponents on contact finishes.
To the paint. Here's Stewart. Makes the bucket. She's now got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 on the game.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut.
Here's Heidemann.
She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Harris for 3. A rebound by Brianna Stewart. Inside, Jones. And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
That was a heads-up play by Stewart. Look, the bottom line, she's a playmaker.
Thomas outside. New York with the rebound. And here is Jones. 9 points in the game. Now Johannes. Here's Dolson. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
A myriad of moves and ways to score inside. Dolson is excellent close to the basket.
This is not just another regular season game. It doubles as a Commissioner's Cup contest as well.
Yeah, a second trophy to win during the WNBA season. I like it. It adds a little extra excitement to the WNBA regular season.
Here's Johannes. Pass to Laney. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside.
Great pass, great shot. Laney ready to deliver.
And if they're going to make a run, there's no time like the present.
Well, we certainly expected a better game than this. It really has not been a pretty picture.
Jones, guarded by Jones. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Brianna Jones has had a really kind of a different path. Really quiet during her first 3 years in the league, scoring just 3 points per game. But in that 2020 bubble season, Jones saw her numbers explode.
The first free throw is good. An all-star in 2021, Brianna Jones has been impressive on both sides of the ball.
An all-defensive selection in 2021 as well. Jones also has one of the best field goal percentages of all time. At 6'3", she is so effective as a small ball 5.
Both good at the line.
Well, Jones is known for a physical style of play, but what often gets overlooked is her footwork, which she skillfully uses to create easy buckets.
Stewart, she's covered by Allen. Stewart inside. He's got 12. Basket good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, this made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
Well, guards like Harris need to be able to stretch the floor. And there, she does.
Outside Stewart. Got another one in the scoring column for her. She's 7 for 10 from the field.
She has been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Heidemann. She
He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Allen, to the inside. Here's Thomas, and again, it's Connecticut.
Such a well-rounded talent, and when Thomas starts to feel it, she can really do damage from the mid-range.
Here's Johannes. Down low from 7. Second chance shot, and Dolson with the layup.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Now here's Harris. She's got 8. Up top, Jones. She's covered by Allen. And Jones gets it to go.
All the hard work paying off for Jones, making a complicated dribble move look easy.
Pass to Allen. Harris from deep. Here's Jones. And here's Heidemann. Hits the three-point bomb.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Laney outside. Pass to Stewart. Johannes. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Allen with it. To the wing, right side. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Liberty out in front, just dominating this one. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. What a game we're seeing from Stewart.
He played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps for defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. Now here's Ionescu. She started closely.
Well, really from a couple years before Sabrina Ionescu came to the league, we knew she would be the top pick of the draft, but she has had a challenging start to her pro career.
First free throw is good. And unfortunately for Ionescu, her rookie season was difficult.
Well, you start with the 2020 draft. It's a virtual one. You don't get to go in person. I mean, Sabrina had to start her career without fans back in the Wubble. And then game 3 in Bradenton, a bad ankle injury ends her season. So just a nightmare start to her career. Despite all of that, Ionescu has become a star. Alyssa Thomas just coming out, just playing in the 2019 WNBA Finals, the stuff of legends. Alyssa had not 1, but 2 torn labels. Somehow, Thomas played through the pain.
In that 2019 Finals, Alyssa Thomas played great despite the injuries.
Well, in the decisive Game 5, Thomas recorded a double-double. Unfortunately, her son dropped the series to the Mystics, but Alyssa Thomas's effort, that's going to go down in WNBA Finals lore.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Ionescu has it. Outside Stewart. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Well, this is what Stewart is, a big-time scorer. She's averaged more than 20 points per game in her career.
Outside Sims. Bonner, defended by Stewart. Breonna Stewart with the steal. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Puts it up from 7, and Hahn puts it in.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Now here is Sims. Bradford misses the 3. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. It's rebounded by DeWanna Bonner. The Sun on offense. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Up and in on the layup.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Pass to Jones. Outside Stewart. Teardrop shot. Ionescu. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. And it's New York with another.
Their second half has started well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts. I like to see that.
Bonner outside. Over Stewart. Bonner, good. And we need a moment to check out that drive one more time. That's incredible stuff.
Well, as an offensive player, you always want to put pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Vandersloot outside. Now here is Stewart. 19 points in the game. Here's Bradford. Vandersloot defending. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Sims. Goes back up. Rejected by Jonquel Jones.
An intimidating shot blocker. Jones has sound defensive positioning and plays alert basketball.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Bonner outside. Off target with the three.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Ionescu. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Count that one.
With the ability to score from difficult positions, Thomas is dependable when her team calls her number.
Here's Vandersloot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
Timeout called the Sun. The Sun making a switch here. And so here's Connecticut. Pass to Bradford. And here's Nelson Adota. She's covered by Hahn. Yep, that one goes.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
No good. And here's Bradford to the paint. It's rebounded by Vandersloot.
Well, Tim, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding, but it feels a lot bigger than that.
The score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution have been superior.
Now here is Sims. Here's Thomas. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
Oh, it's a good thing she showed up today, because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Now here's Vandersloot. Guarded closely. Stolen. And the Sun pushing it up now.
Watch this, watch this.
Out of bounds, Sun ball as Connecticut keeps possession.
In for New York, Stephanie Dolson, Maureen Johannes.
Here's Sims. Pass to Nelson Adota. 6 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Slides right through for her 7th basket in 11 tries.
We're seeing some good ball movement out of them.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Dolson with the screen. Here's Vandersloot. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
When they've gotten to her, she's come through. Keep getting her touches.
And Odyssey Sims, here we go. Good work defensively by Kayla Thornton. And so it's New York with it. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Sun. Thomas outside. Inside. Stolen by Kayla Thornton.
Pass to Nelson Adota. Now Walker to the wing on the left. Nelson Adota. She's covered by Hahn. Here's Thomas. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
And that's using the bounce pass to perfection.
Thornton outside. On. Now Johannes. Pass to Vandersloot. Here's Thornton. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Thomas. Over to the wing. Here's Walker. No good on the triple.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
During the Bradenton bubble in 2020, Courtney Vandersloot shattered the WNBA single-game assist record. The old record was 14. She said, hey, how about 18?
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here is Sims. Thomas, guarded by Dolson. The fadeaway. Thomas, no good. And guys, if there's an assist record, Courtney Vandersloot probably has it.
The playoff and final single game records, the single playoff year record, the all-time best assist average. Courtney Vandersloot, the standard when it comes to dimes.
First personal foul, team's first.
And this is her third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Shooting for the Suns. Alyssa Thomas. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And she knocks down the first one. In 2021, the WNBA introduced the Commissioner's Cup into the season, and as a result, a second trophy.
You know, for you soccer fans out there, it's very similar to what we see in soccer. You have the regular league competition, in our case, the WNBA regular season and finals, but also a cup final. So there are 2 championships to win in one season.
A key cog in this offense, Thomas embraces her role and really looks to score whenever she can.
Laney outside. Pass to Hahn. Stolen by Harris. And they're on the break. Here's Nelson Adota. That one doesn't drop, and it's the Liberty taking it the other way. Here's Laney. Plenty of room around her, and it's good.
I love the pull-up. For a player like Laney, it's a great counter move to teams that try to drop in coverage.
On the wing, Rebecca Allen. Heedman. Harris, defended by Laney. Pass to Heidemann. Here's Allen. Over Thornton. Hahn grabs the miss. Now here's Laney, covered by Harris. Laney with it. She's got 8. Here's Hahn. No basket that time, but only her 3rd miss in 8 attempts. Pass to Harris. Allen with it. To the middle. Here's Thomas. Won't go in for the 6th time in 14 shots tonight. She's made 8. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Thornton. Alyssa Thomas with the rebound.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And Harris plays with such a strong basketball intellect, guys. Great job in finding the wide open teammate there.
3, Kayla Thornton. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Liberty out in front, up 19. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return.
This was an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for her.
Yeah, she served her up some tasty room service right there, guys. Sweet dime.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show.
Here's Heidemann.
Pass to Harris for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
I love the poise and confidence Harris plays with. She doesn't hesitate on catch and shoot opportunities.
And here's Johannes. Stewart up top. Now Ionescu. Covered by Harris. Here's Johannes. 5 on the clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Don't expect an MVP like Stewart to let the last three go unanswered. Strikes back by flexing her own range.
Here's Heidemann.
Bonner to the inside.
Heidemann, no good.
Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about 1 minute into it. Jones, score the basket. It's number 6 for her this game. 6 for 9, and that's 67% shooting. Now Heidemann. Thomas outside. Here's Jones, and they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play. Both teams deciding to change it up.
One shot.
A perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for sure.
Yeah, those free throws are helping them keep contact.
Now here's Vandersloot. Spins. To the paint. A nice shot by Stewart.
A true threat inside and outside. Stewart's height and touch, they allow her to be effective down low.
Here's Heidemann.
Covered by Ionescu. And here's Heidemann. Pass to Harris. Bonner. That three off the mark. Here's Jones. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
A budding yet distinguished young star. Jones's unique skills add just this different element to her team.
Second shot opportunity, and Jones lays it up and in.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now here's Vandersloot, covered by Harris. Down low. Dolson, the shot, no good. And it's the Sun taking it the other way. Now here's Harris. She's covered closely. Launches a three. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Ionescu gets the bucket.
Love to see Ionescu battle for the offensive board. Don't forget, she averaged over 7 rebounds per game in college as a guard.
Here's Heidemann.
Pass to Bonner. Heatman. Back to Bonner.
Here's Heidemann.
Covered by Ionescu. It's stolen by Jonquel Jones. Now here's Vandersloot. Back to Jones. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Not at all, a volume shooter. But remember, Jones has been in the top 3 of three-point shooting percentage a couple of times. So when she shoots, she makes her attempts count.
And another 3 for Connecticut.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Now here's Ionescu. Kicks it out to Jones.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Now here's Bonner. Pass to Harris. And here's Heidemann. Harris with it. Here's Heidemann.
Over Ionescu.
Heidemann, no good.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
That one falls.
Well, they've built this league through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Now here's Bonner. Pass to Heidemann. Well, the roster limit in the WNBA is 12 players, with lots of teams carrying 11 due to salary cap issues.
And I think that's too low. I mean, I'd like to see the league expand the numbers of players on a team. Perhaps add a few maybe like two-way style players that we see in the NBA who can get called up.
Yeah, me too. Because right now, teams can sign players via hardship contracts, but those are just temporary. I think ultimately the WNBA will explore more permanent options for adding to a team.
Now here's Bonner.
Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart.
And she drops in the layup off glass.
She's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss.
The Sun on offense.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
And Walker is going to pick up the foul.
That is her first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Ionescu outside.
Stewart inside. She's against Bonner. And Stewart gets it to go.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Now here's Jones.
And she can't stop the run as that misses.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Stewart. Here's Hahn.
Count the basket.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Now here's Bonner. Hahn grabs the miss.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Very nice possession. They did a good job to find that shot.
And so here's Connecticut.
2 minutes
Sims with it.
remaining.
Pass to Bonner. Back to Sims. Out to the wing. Thomas. She's covered by Hahn.
Fades away.
And she comes up with the deuce.
Brings something new every season and comes back better than before. Improvement might be Thomas's middle name.
Now here's Vandersloot. With a new owner, the Las Vegas Aces are setting the standard in the league.
Well, they're building a practice facility that rivals any NBA building, and they're spending big time on coaching and front office hires. I just love what they're doing over in Vegas.
I'm in total agreement, Brian. The Aces, as well as some other franchises, have really raised the bar, making sure the players are taken care of. That's big for this league.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Stewart, Bonner defending. Stewart with the ball. He's against Bonner. And it's Stewart missing. The Sun on offense. To the middle. Off with the layup. Now Ionescu on a screen. Up top Jones. Vandersloot. Off the mark there with the three. Bonner outside. Pass to Sims. Chalk up two right there.
A notable finisher around the rim. Sims doesn't want any weak spots in her game, and I admire that.
Vandersloot left side. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. We saw the excellent defense, a potent offensive effort, and they were pretty much dominant.
And that's a wrap, everyone.